Welcome
I think, and because all our viewers are foreign, they must not think that we hate them too.
to the worst thing
You're fat and you smell bad.
on the internet.
Tony, if you get a hold of this, dude, I will come work for you.
This is
She wanted to be on our show, that fucking bitch.
Dead Air.
I think you want to bone this broad.
Let's just vape right into the mic.
Welcome everyone to an early edition of the Dead Air podcast that I once again almost called
The other show that we're not part
The
of
After
anyway.
Disaster.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been Token the last two.
Yeah, I've listened to those episodes, and I don't understand the word he's saying.
Neither do I.
I don't
It's
know.
okay.
I mean, I know what he's saying because I've spent some time around some niggas, but when he speaks, when his mouth opens and he combines letters and syllables into words and sentences, and I don't want this to sound disrespectful or mean. I really don't.
Yeah.
I've never met him.
No offense, Sir
I
Token.
think I might have met him once.
You might have.
I don't recall though having any knowledge of actually meeting him. When he speaks, it comes off as if he's trying to sound
Black.
smart.
He's a pretty smart guy.
No, like he's trying, like I get this feeling that his thought is, yeah, I'm a nigga and I'm gonna talk like this, because then these white people will think I'm smart. They won't know what I'm saying, so they'll just assume it's intelligent.
Well, he already successfully infiltrated Whitey. You know, he's on our side. He's spying for the Negro Alliance.
Wait, no. So if he's spying for the Negro Alliance, he doesn't work for Whitey. He works for the NA.
Yeah. He broke into the Whitey's half of society, and he's spying on us.
He's gathering information. He's got boxes of notepads. The white person likes to, when they're hungry and bored, when they're hungry and lazy, they like to go to fast food places. But they won't go to Popeye.
I've noticed that white people enjoy macaroni and cheese,
Oh, it's delicious.
peanut butter and jelly.
That's delicious too. Speaking of peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter was not created by George Washington Carver. It's been around for thousands of years. So blackies, you can cross that off, what you thought you did.
Well, that's another lie. Token doesn't want us to know that though. He's like I said, he's infiltrating.
Oh yeah, he knows it wasn't a black. I mean, kids thinking about it. And I said this to you. If you want to make peanut butter, just crunch up peanuts in your mouth for a while, and you'll have it.
I don't even think Token has any black friends. I think
He's probably
that's him.
got black friends. I mean, he doesn't live here.
No, he lives in Skokie.
I don't know where that's at.
Yeah, it's
Is that
over-
in Illinois?
Yeah.
That's just really north.
It's by like Niles and shit.
So it's north.
Yeah, it's pretty far north. It's like maybe 40 minutes.
So how does he get out here?
The captain.
So he just chauffeurs everyone.
Well, nah, it's just, you know.
You,
Oh yeah, that's because
Token,
Yeah, I guess.
Justin, probably every now and then.
Every now and
Which
then.
Justin should just walk there. If he drives there, he's a fucking idiot.
Well, the expectation is when I buy a car, which I think I found a car I'm gonna buy, is that he wants me to drive him around for a while to make up for it, and he's gonna break like two of my windows.
He's gonna what?
He's gonna like break two of my windows.
So
or
then
some
why
shit.
should you drive him around?
So I'm saying, why would I let him in my car if he's gonna break my? When I broke his windows,
Why would you tell him you got a car?
I didn't buy it yet. I'm gonna.
No, why would you tell him you get a car if he's gonna break your windows? That's bogus.
Well, when he pulls up, pick me up, and he sees a fucking 2001 or gold 2001 fucking Grand Cherokee, I'll have an idea. Maybe Vince got a car.
Oh, you're gonna get a Jeep?
Yeah, I want a Jeep.
Jealous of your brothers?
I am. I'm incredibly jealous.
You got Genvy.
I suppose.
See, your brother owns a Jeep, and I don't know where your grandma keeps finding these nice cars for next to nothing.
Yeah, the Jeep I'm gonna buy something like it's like $4,000. It's not much at all.
It's more than your brother's.
Yeah, his was like 2 or 3.
I thought it was like 1,800 or something.
I don't know.
I know your grandma didn't pay much for her.
No, I think she
her
paid
car either.
like 4.
Yeah.
Well, we know
Yeah.
Mexicans,
Yeah, Mexicans got stolen cars.
It-
It's probably not even a Jeep he bought. It's probably just a Jeep platform, a bunch of body panels. On one of those documentaries I was watching after I watched the one about the prostitution,
We'll talk about that in a
they were
minute.
talking about car washing and people. The guy stole a brand new fucking Chevy whatever on the side of the street in 60 seconds.
Really?
Then they took it apart in less than 2 hours, 1 hour 43 minutes. And then the following morning, they had it reassembled with the new frame they got from a junkyard in under 4 hours.
Was he black?
No, they're white. He's like, I'm gonna make
really?
$7,000 off of this.
So, are these white guys infiltrated black guys?
No, these are just white guys.
Negro Alliance?
Who wash cars. And the total work, it was just over 6 hours of work. In 1 minute saving the car, an hour, 47 minutes, tearing the whole car apart down to the frame, going to the junkyard and buying a frame from a different car that they could put the Chevy on. And it took them less than 4 hours to put it all back together.
Yeah, I was talking to Sean when we were recording Token with Token, Part 1 and Part 2. He was telling me it might have even been in the actual show. He's like, he can't stand it, this sound. Me vaping
So
away.
is that him telling you not to vape?
I think he wants me to go back to smoking so I die.
Fuck him.
I don't want to die. I like being alive.
Fuck, what were we talking about? We were talking about something.
Well, how we're Dead Air's gonna be pimps.
Yeah,
We're starting a pimpin'
I
ring.
did have a thought. Brother gets a Jeep. My Uncle Mark, he bought a Jeep a couple months ago.
Mark?
10 months ago. He bought a Jeep Cherokee.
The boxy one?
I don't know. It wasn't even that old. It wasn't even 8 years old. He got it for next to nothing.
Yeah.
Him and this Mexican guy.
Of course it's Mexican.
My Mark wants to keep drinking. So the bar of it's right around the corner from his house, instead of just walking there what's the guy's name? Or Alberto wheeling him over to the bar. In his wheelchair, he's just fucking cripple.
Doesn't he have a fake foot?
Yeah, but he can still get in the wheelchair, put on his Lieutenant Dan uniform, get a couple of free drinks.
I lost it in Vietnam.
In Vietnam. He
can probably pull it off and get some fucking shit, dude.
He's done it.
Yes.
People have bought him drinks and stuff, and he doesn't say anything, but...
Because they think he lost his foot in Nam or
In
something.
Vietnam!
Really, because he's an idiot.
And because he doesn't got a Gulf War uniform. He got pulled over by the cops a block away from his house.
I don't think he looks old enough to be... Oh, he does drink a lot, so he looks old.
Yeah, he looks old.
Yeah.
And he had no license, or had nothing on him. And the cop was like, if one of you is sober, I'll let you drive home. We're not, though.
Okay.
We don't have anything on us. Can I just leave the Jeep here? He's like, nope. If one of you is sober and can drive home, I'll let you go home. And when my mom was telling me this, I couldn't figure out why didn't one of them just say, yeah, I haven't drank yet. So we're going to the bar. Because I haven't drank yet. So his Jeep got impounded, and it's going to cost more to get it out than he paid for it. So he lost his Jeep.
What the fuck? How does he... I don't even understand how that works.
It's happened. I've seen it happen to him a couple times. Where when he bought a Ram Charger for my dad, which was really fucking badass. That truck was huge.
Well, it would be.
He junked it.
Why?
And then when he junked it, it still ran fine. My parents gave him an air conditioner a couple years ago when he moved into the apartment by the 7-Eleven. And when he moved...
Villa Park?
Yeah. And when he moved out, he didn't bring the air conditioner with him. He left it there. The air conditioner that worked fine.
Not entirely sure what's up with Mr. Mark.
He's an alcoholic.
Oh.
I think he's homeless right now, actually.
He's gonna come sleep on my couch too?
Because I don't know where he's living. I know his brother Paul lives near him. In fact, he lives somewhere
Relatively close.
in the northern area of the north side. So he's not that far away from my uncle. But he's a pack rat, and Marcus, I would never live with him because he's got so much shit. Well, he doesn't want him to live with him in the first place. No one does. In fact, he might even move in with this guy Tom that he knows who lives somewhere around here. He lives within a mile of your grandma's basement. Tom's a fucking... I don't know if he'll ever listen to this. He drives around with fucking garbage bags of marijuana in his truck. It's no big deal.
We're not gonna say his last name.
When he goes, we'll call him El Burrito.
His name isn't even Tom. His name is George.
It's
We're
El
lying
Burrito.
to you. El Burrito.
When El Burrito goes to sell a bag of weed, he doesn't just bring what he's selling. He brings fucking mason jars of shit. He's a fucking idiot. He's a dumbass. And he's got kids and shit. He's got 3 kids. His daughter, one of them, I think, is 17 or 18 right now.
Is she looking good?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, she is.
That good, huh?
She looks good.
So wait, he brings on all the weed he's gonna sell with him.
He brings the weed he's gonna sell, and he brings all the weed he has.
So the Negro Alliance can jump him and take that
Oh
shit.
yeah, yeah. And I think he drives a Suzuki.
His name is George.
His name's El Burrito.
El Burrito.
He actually likes the page.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm. So we should probably change his name, just be like Bill. Just like where I say, El Burrito or whatever, when I say his name, or just Bill. Went Bill.
I'll go overdub that shit. Yeah, Mark might move in with this guy. His name is Bill.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was watching this thing about prostitution, and this guy he's a total douchebag. He's a photojournalist. I don't know why he's got videos. He's like, my connect. I had to talk with my connect for months to set this up.
His connect.
His connect. Is
that the T? Connect.
His connect. His
Like
connect.
Canuck?
His
Connect?
connect.
Okay.
My connects set this. Oh, yeah, his connects. You only need one hoe to be a pimp. That's it. Just one. I think you don't need a stable.
No, I think we should get a stable of hoes.
I don't know a quarter stable of women. Wait, I'm in AA.
We know plenty of
I know
hoes.
millions of hoes. There's an NA meeting down the street. Probably fucking 40 hoes there a fucking week. Just wanting to make a couple bucks for me.
Well, here's the plan. We gotta become pimps, but here's the thing.
You gotta get a chalice.
We're jealous.
Gotta get the cup. I mean, this red Solo cup will not suffice.
Neither of my bottle here. We gotta be like legit pimps, man.
I mean, I got some bling. This is the most bling thing I own.
I wear gold around my neck. I got a diamond on
Yeah.
there. It's shiny, it's sparkly.
Now you got blingity blingity. I got brassity. No,
Yeah, that bling.
copperity, and stainless steel up the ass.
So we gotta be like good pimps, though. We can't be mistreating our hoes.
No, and I was watching and I was thinking, well, if she makes $1,000 and she gives it all to him,
Mhm.
and then she takes care of him, so he takes care of her. Why doesn't he just give her like a 20% commission?
Well, she's the one that sucked out the dick for it.
And if these hoes think hooking should be legal, and I think it should, I think the fact that it's illegal is stupid.
Now, who's a herb besides potentially spreading AIDS throughout the entire country? Not even a big deal.
And it wouldn't, because think about porn stars.
Oh, it's test.
They got a union, I think.
Spreading facts. We don't really know if they're true or not.
Yeah, let's just say they got a union. Why don't the hoes get a union? And and then what the Don Juan pimp they showed us from Chicago, who's the king of the pimps, I mean, actually, the opposite of him should preside over it. Somebody like some housewife who's like, I want these women to be treated fairly. And you put tracking chips in them so they can be tracked. And, like, if they're killed or dumped somewhere, you'll know who, when before they sleep with a prospective John, they take a picture of him and they upload him to, the database. And then, and they get a collection of Johns who are safe and not safe, and they have flat, consistent rates. Like, all right, well, you're 250, so it's gonna be an extra 15% an hour for you because you're big. I don't like fat guys.
After looking it up on the interweb, it sounds like porn stars don't have unions, but this bitch Jenna Jameson's trying to call for a union. But this was October 18th, 2010.
Well, they should have a union.
You know what's interesting? I earlier when looking up those 18-year-old bitches. So
Alice Green,
yeah, looking up think of any porn star you can think of. Just name her off the top of your head.
Audrey Hollander, Cody Lane, Vicky Vett.
Because I've been Cody Lane.
Hey, Vicky.
You know how Google's like, hey, is this what you're looking for?
Oh, Google knows what I'm looking for.
Now, if you type in Cody Lane, it has no suggestions.
Does it really?
Yeah. If you type in like right here, it says Cody Lane, and it's like we don't even know what that is.
I wonder if it does that for me because
It's like typing
we
in
are
German.
on the same IP address.
Yeah, no, you have to actually go to Google, man.
This works.
No, because that'll give us fucking search.
NSA galleries.
NSA gallery. No, if you're in Google and you type in Cody Lane, it'll be like
nothing.
It'll say we don't know who that is. We have no idea what's happening right now.
What?
What's that Italian chick with the big fake tits? Fuck's her name?
Audrey Batoni. I don't watch her videos. She has no anal.
I'm gonna just randomly take a guess how to spell her name.
Cody Lane could definitely go for ice cream cone as of June 27th.
In
And
fact,
on June 27th, it says, you guys wonder where I've been?
retired, I'd imagine. But no, if you look at it, you type in Audrey B.I., That's as far as it goes. It's like, we don't know who that is. We don't know who
It
you're
doesn't
talking.
know who she is either.
No, if you
She's popular.
if you type in Audrey just B, it'll say Audrey other people last name B. If you type in Audrey B.I., all of a sudden it's like, we don't know. And then you push enter, and all of a sudden it pops up Audrey Bertoni, IMDb, Audrey Bertoni, Wikipedia. She has a Wikipedia article? Oh, she must be famous.
Well, yeah, because she's been in an actual movie, I think.
Yeah, Audrey Bertoni, Pornhub, Audrey Bertoni interview, Audrey Bertoni rare home, like hot hardcore, big tits from whatever. Like, she's there. But Google doesn't want you to know that porn stars exist. You would even think, maybe even Jenna Jameson, the big famous one.
So Google does not, and I watch copious amounts of porn.
You type in Jenna J.A., it's like, we don't know. We can't suggest anything. We don't know who that is.
I know why.
At that point, it gives up.
Safe search is probably turned on.
What's that name? Asa
Akira.
K. At this point, it doesn't know anymore either. It completely gives up.
But it knows Audrey Hollander.
But no, even I wonder what they're gonna do with like Sasha Grey. She's like an actual TV. You know what I'm saying? Sasha G.R. And it gives up. It doesn't know who it is.
Yeah, she's an actual actress.
Oh, kind of. Is that she's only fucking 26?
Yeah, she's young. She just turned 26. She's old though. She's been in the game for 8 years.
I mean, is there really a save search I can turn that shit off?
Damn, she looks good.
Because if that's the case, I gotta turn that off. Because
See, people wonder why, especially dumb bitches, wonder why guys watch porn. It's like just go look at a bottom barrel porn star like Cody Lane or Audrey Hollander.
the ones that like do like
Real
anal and
depraved shit.
yeah, Sasha Grey kind of stuff.
That's why.
Taking 8 dicks at once.
They're
and
fucking
whatnot.
or Lisa Sparks, who fucking sucked 1,000 dicks in a day. Had like 1,000 dicks in her ass in a 24-hour period. If
She
you think
didn't do
about
that.
that, let's see, that's 500 every 12 hours. That's 250 every 6 hours. That's 125 every 3 hours. That's 62 and a half dicks every hour and a half. That's a fucking dick every couple of minutes for a day. She's just sitting there for 24 hours. Just different dicks, different dicks, different dicks,
No, when I
different dicks.
actually looked at the gangbang record, what happened was like all these guys to walk up, like pump a couple times. They keep lubing her up, so it's not like she was getting fucked by 920 something guys all at the same time. It was just over. Pretty much, they walked up, stuck it in, walked away.
Yeah, that's still good enough. Like, I stuck my dick in a porn star's asshole and only got a little bit of shit on me, and I was sad.
Yeah, like, imagine if you're the final guy. She just got fucked by 900 something other guys.
I'm like, damn, there's some extra real estate going on
You
in
can't
here.
even type in gangbang. Type in gang BA, all of a sudden it's like, we don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's a safe search settings.
10 bizarre sex world records. Biggest vagina, largest penis.
Always show instant results.
Yeah, because otherwise, I don't understand how Google doesn't know what that is.
Locked
Largest
safe search.
world's largest penis, 13.5 inches.
John Holmes. No, it's to Jonah Falcon.
It doesn't really say his name. The official rank of largest penis belongs to a man measured and documented by Dr. Robert Dickinson. In the early part of 20th, the record holding penis was 13.5 inches in length and 6.25 inches in circumference.
Jonah Falcon.
Jonah Falcon. That is impressive.
Yeah, but that
Largest vagina, 19 inches.
yeah, from some Russian woman.
Scottish.
Oh, yeah, she's been dead for a while.
I mean, she was like,
she was tall.
fucking 7, 8, goddamn.
But the Jonah Falcon thing is, that's a 13. Okay, he's got. There are niggas with dicks bigger than him. They're just not documented. I see him in porn all the time. Dude's walking around with fucking just. There's a video that.
Well, is that 13 flaccid or erect? You know.
It's flaccid. I've seen it because he's a spandex model.
So when he bones up, how's that work for him? You can type in Jonah Falcon erect penis and see what comes up.
I would like to see him do some porno.
You see, Jonah Falcon comes up.
Jonah Falcon is the head of Jenna Jameson.
Look at that fucking thing on his leg.
Erect.
That is just awkward. But he fucking passes out. That thing is.
Okay, now there's a picture. Alright. We're gonna go through this.
We're gonna look at
We're
penis
gonna
pictures
go
here
through
on
this,
Dead Air.
folks. This is the world's longest documented penis, and if his shorts were any shorter, it would just be falling out.
Hey, take a guess what's the world's biggest distance for a jet of semen?
Oh, I know this. I do know this. It's 16 or 29 feet, and it's by Peter North.
I mean, apparently it's only 18 feet 9 inches by Horst Schultz.
Oh, it's not Peter North. Wow.
Oh, he just blew his load. World Dildos Prostitute was 82. Biggest orgy, 250 couples. Biggest gangbang, 919 guys on the same day. That's what I was interested in. How would you feel if you were 919th guy?
I'd be okay with it. I wouldn't care.
Lisa Sparks, spelled SPARXXX, if anyone want to look that up. It's a noted American pornographic actress. She had sex with 919 guys in a single day, setting a world record. Specifically, it occurred during Eroticon 2004, a Polish convention that celebrates exactly what its title suggests, part of the 3rd annual World Gangbang Championship. So it wasn't just some publicity stunt either. The coveted World Gangbang record had changed hands back in 2002 and 2003, when the numbers reached 646 and 759.
So she just
respectively.
decided to blow it out of the water.
Yeah, she just fucking...
Like, it's like, yeah, no one's...
No one's gonna get fucking more guys than Lisa Sparks in a single
Yeah,
day.
no one's taking this record back from me. I want to be a queen hoe.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of dick all at one shot. This is gonna be one of those episodes Sean can't listen to because he thinks he'll get all uncomfortable with it or some shit.
That's right, yeah, Rasputin did have the world's biggest dick.
So
It was 11 inches flaccid. Liam Neeson, he's got a big dick, too.
That's 0.63 dicks a minute. If they did it in a 24-hour period. That's a
Janice
lot of
Dickinson, he unzipped his pants and an Evian bottle fell out.
dick. Longest time a man masturbated for? 10 full hours. And of course he was Japanese.
Accounts from several different groupies say that Jigga, Jay-Z, is well endowed. The biggest dick you'll ever see in your life. But boring. What the fuck does that mean?
Holy shit! World's strongest vagina. Lifts 31 pounds with her vagina. Any other? Oh my god, so disturbing. Oldest father, 90 years old in India. That's some shit. Okay, we gotta stop talking about sex so Sean can continue listening.
Colin Farrell's got a big dick. Anthony Kiedis has a big dick. Dan Rather has... Okay, that's weird. He's old.
Why are we looking at dicks? This isn't... No.
See, yeah. See what I'm talking about.
What are we talking
Look
about?
at these two nigga dicks. These are bigger than 13 inches.
What the fuck is that?
I want to see this video.
What the fuck are those?
These are dicks.
Of course those are dicks. Look at that dick.
He's like, are you scared? 'Cause it scares me, too.
I am terrified. I got a little dick motherfucker. I was terrified of that fucking dude. My god.
She's so happy.
Fuck you from across the goddamn room.
This goes down, like...
to his knees. We are...
Oh, that's Shorty Mac.
That's a fat
No,
bitch,
that's
too.
not Shorty Mac. I know who she is. I
Fat
stopped
bitch.
watching her videos because she never did anal.
So you watch some of that fat bitch porn sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's different.
Blacks on blondes. Yep,
This
that's where it's at.
big-
I can do that.
We are comfortable enough with our sexuality at that era. We can look at pictures
can
of
do that.
cocks.
I measure my dick usually with remote controls. Now,
Yeah.
now I measure it with Julia's forearm.
Oh, yeah?
So I can do that.
What happened to the pimp talk? How we're going to be the best
See,
pimps ever?
see, here's what you gotta do to get pimp. Here's what I figure out.
Sorry for
Here's
all the
what we
dick
do,
talk.
because you
I
gotta
apologize.
get a catchphrase like the guy on the thing had. You gotta get a catchphrase where you use a moniker where you start saying it so often around so many places that Twitter's like, oh damn, he's still in business.
Okay.
So he's looking for some hoes.
I was looking for a hose.
We gotta go to the high school down the street full of them Mexican bitches.
You know what else we can do? We can just like hang out at high school graduations, the ceremonies. Like, how would you like a job?
We're producers.
How would you like a job right now? Pays you $300 a day.
Yep, easy cash. You literally can lay on your back all day.
Hey, you don't have to do much. Just suck a couple
Lay on your
dicks.
back all day and get paid.
If you want like we gotta have low class whores. We gotta have the High-class escorts?
No, because the escorts do it on their own, is what I learned from that documentary.
Oh, really?
That's why they're escorts, and that's why they do it on things like Craigslist, because they control everything.
They're not controlling. I'm the pimp, goddammit.
That's why they don't want it, because they want to control it, and they're like, why would I be a hooker if I can just be an escort and make all the money? One lady that they profiled had $600,000 in her bank. Guy bought her a car. She's
Really?
$1,000 an hour or $10,000 for a day.
Is she, like, at least attractive?
Dude, she's fucking banging.
That's why we need guns, so we can keep these goddamn hoes in line. Then they realize you're getting between 20 and 30%. I'm gonna, okay. You make
And that's the thing. You find real hoes who only get like 5-10%. We'll give you 30%.
Yeah, you go out there and make $1,000 a day. You'll get 300. I'm gonna keep 4 for myself. That leaves 300 more. Bitch, I'll put that in a 401k plan for you.
Yep.
I will hook you up for your future when you're done being a hoe.
Yeah, you do this for 5-10 years, you make the money, and then you fucking split when you're old and useless.
Yeah, go ahead and retire. You know, it's all saved up.
But you gotta put a clause in there that says you can't retire until we find a suitable replacement.
You gotta train your replacement first.
Yeah. You gotta show her how to feel a guy out at a public venue, like a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And then
Make sure he's not a cop.
we use grandma's basement as the place she takes him to.
Okay.
Just take him through the back door. We have a security camera, watching it.
Make sure you're not stealing my PlayStation or some shit.
Yeah, she's not considered PlayStation because she's DTF. He doesn't kill her, and then we can just stand over there, hide it, and like, all right, he didn't do anything. All right.
I feel like if we need to make an example of a specific hoe. We gotta like beat a hoe with a gun, pistol whip
I
that
know
bitch.
who we can trick into this.
Jacqueline?
No,
Who?
Emily.
Emily will be our hoe?
Yeah, she'd be a hoe. Hey, she's doing it already. She might as well get paid. Might as well make an income off of it. It's a job she can't quit.
$300 a day ain't bad. All she has to do is suck a couple dicks.
Yeah.
Let someone fuck her ass. It's not a big deal. And you can charge more for the butt. That's cool.
100% more.
Yeah. Like double that shit.
Yeah, no, it's $200 an hour. It's $200 an hour, $150 for half an hour. Yeah.
Well, it depends on what you're doing. If you just want a blowjob and like the fuck my
$50.
It was just a blowjob in the fucking pussy for a
If
little
there
bit.
was a place you could go to right now where you could get a safe blowjob
For $50.
$50, would you take it?
Yeah.
You'd go there every week.
Go there twice a day.
Yeah, you go there fucking every time you got paid. You'd be like, alright, I got what I owe my grandma. Now I gotta go get a blowjob.
Yeah. You have to make sure they don't have like mouth herpes and shit.
But no, that's why I said safe. And then, every other month, like, alright, I got the blowjob, alright, I got some extra cash saved up. I want the butt.
Butt costs 3 times
like a red
that.
light district in Addison. You put it over at the Ville Park Mall with some senoritas.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if we actually only keep $400 from each one of these hoes, and they make each day $400, off one hoe we make $145,000 a year.
Oh my god!
I mean, if we have 6 hoes, it's $800,000 a year.
No, it's more than that.
No, I'm doing the math. 873.
No, because
I just typed it in, you motherfucker. On a calculating device.
145 times 6 is 4,020, 24.
The fact is, how many hoes do we need to have to make $1 million? We keep $400
See,
each
that's a lot
time.
of hoes to keep in line. That's why all these big time pimps I saw, they only had one hoe.
No, $145,600 per hoe each year. All we need is like 7 hoes. We're making over $1 million a year.
And then you just find a way to launder the money.
Divide that by 2. We each have $509,600 each year just from having 7 hoes.
You put some of it back into the business, invest in higher quality hose, and then you got more hose. But there was a guy who found a legal way to do this. And his hose...
And the hose are making $109,000 a year.
That's too much.
So we should only give him $200
Yeah.
each day.
That's too much. There's a guy who found a legal way to do it. See, his
$72,000 a year if you give him $200.
His hoes don't fuck. They strip.
Okay.
Now, he's got banging ass hoes, white bitches.
White
And
bitches.
they all live with him. And I liked the page on Facebook earlier today.
Okay.
And they
Julie's
strip
gonna be happy about that.
in Dallas.
Okay.
And they live with him. And he pays them. They live well in a mansion.
Okay.
A fucking bona fide mansion. They drive nice cars.
A boner fight mansion, yes.
Yeah, a boner paid mansion.
Yeah.
And it's always got, you got 3 hoes, and they don't fuck, they strip.
Okay.
But they work for him. No, he contracts them out.
He's the daddy, yeah.
So they're private contractors. You know, he's like the sublet or whatever you would call that. He's the pimp. They call him the black hef.
Okay, he's a pimp.
And here's what the black hef's hoes look like. It's 3 of them. It's
Okay.
3 white bitches. One of them has a kid, but they look as fine as wine.
Those are his hoes.
This is the black hef.
We're gonna look at his hoes here. Look him up for yourself if you want to see him.
Here's him with some other guy. Here's his house.
That's such a tiny picture. How am I supposed to see that? Are those his hoes?
These are his hoes.
All they do is strip?
Yeah.
I don't really like that one second from the left. She's kind of ugly, but
I like them all.
the one on the right, goddamn. Are they holding dildos? What the fuck is that?
And
Those are his hoes.
and they were saying, no, we don't.
He has a chalice. How come they all got him chalice?
Because he's a pimp. He's a legal pimp. She's like, well, what we do is we don't sell sex. We sell the thought.
It's not.
I sell the thought of a guy wanting to fuck me.
Okay.
Which is bullshit. Why can't I do that? Why can't I sell the thought of a broad wanting to fucking get some of this? Get some of this belly.
That's what we have to do, man. We have to get some hoes. We have to find a legal way to do it.
If I was a decent looking woman, I'd be a high price escort.
On a heartbeat.
I wouldn't go to fucking college. I would drop out of high school. Fuck that shit. I fucking make $1,500 a day.
I mean, and then save as much money as possible, invest it a little bit, so by the time you're 35 and no one wants to fuck you anymore, you're all good to go.
Well, then you just become a MILF.
And you keep getting fucked, you're right.
And then you have a specific group of people who want you. It's guys my age.
Yeah, people like
Who
me
ain't,
too.
we ain't gonna hurt you.
We just want to fuck you, baby.
Fine, just make me a grilled cheese sandwich. I'll give you $600. Better do that shit naked though. Fucking tell me that I need to go to my room. Better slap me upside my head.
Now, I'm gonna rip off Justin real quick. He probably ripped it off from somewhere else. He was talking about his women. Sean texted me telling him what he said. How some girl, he didn't want to fuck the chick. She just looked like majestic or magical or some shit, like a unicorn. He just wanted to look at her.
That's fucking gay.
I mean, it was interesting. We gotta get hoes like that. Where people look at him like, I don't even have a chance of fucking her. I just want to look at her. But then they actually fuck her and we charge them $2,000 for it. There's enough desperate fucks in the world that'll do it.
I would pay someone $2,000 to fuck me.
No, I probably would too. Or I can go, down to fucking, Maywood, get $10 hand job or some shit.
Either way, it don't matter if it's a hooker, a hoe, prostitute, stripper, girlfriend, wife. Either way, you're gonna pay for that pussy. I mean, my dad, you know how my dad pays for pussy?
How?
It's called a fucking mortgage payment. Either way, you pay for pussy. Either you pay $10 in Maywood, or you fucking buy a fucking house. Because, like think about the rich guy who goes to a fucking strip club. He doesn't go there in a Yugo.
He does not.
He goes there in a Mercedes.
Probably.
And you should be able to figure out where I'm going with this. And he gets a nice watch.
Yeah, we're going with this.
It's an extension of his wealth. Because when that bitch gets in his car, he
You're
goes...
actually talking about stuff from an episode I never uploaded because it sounded so bad.
He goes, gotcha, bitch! That's what my dad did.
He got a nice car, a house, and a watch, and got your
Yeah. My mom was a hoe.
I'm cutting that out.
My dad pimped her out, bought a house.
I am cutting that out for sure.
No, don't cut it out. It's good pot.
My mom. No, I'm gonna make a drop of it. My mom is a hoe.
Your dad did the same thing.
Hey, my mom ain't no hoe.
No, but your dad gave her a place to live.
No, kind of.
Put food on her table.
Yeah, but that was after a few years of rocky starts.
Gave her something to do. Gave her a bunch of kids to take care of. Gave her a purpose in life.
I guess. But he didn't have a nice car. Motherfucker drove station wagons and shit.
Probably nice cars in the 70s.
He was fucking... Wait. He wasn't able to drive in the 70s.
Oh, your dad.
Yeah. My dad was born in, 68. By the time 80 or 1980 rolled around, dude was, 12.
Well, the point is, no matter what, you pay for pussy. You think Robert gets that pussy for free? No. It ain't free.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, did I fuck her in for free?
No, you didn't, because you bought her a camera.
I did do
You
that.
fucking
That was her birthday.
exactly. And what if you didn't?
I wasn't fucking her at the time anyway.
All right, but if you didn't get her anything, it probably would have been you paid for the pussy.
I paid for the pussy.
Because think about it, what if you didn't spend a single dollar on her?
And she probably would have ran away like 3 years before she did.
Yeah. You know, I gotta spend some money on my pussy every now and then. Now, granted, it's simple because we both like buffets.
You buy her a back chicken, she's good to go.
Yeah. Because we like McChickens.
So you spend $1 for your pussy.
No.
Or I spent $100 on a camera.
I got a rent payment out there.
I
I gotta pay for that pussy every month. I gotta make monthly payments on that pussy. And I gotta make bi-weekly payments on fucking shit.
Yeah.
I gotta buy furniture and shit. I gotta fucking buy food. I got to fucking work for that pussy.
Yeah, you gotta earn that shit, man.
You know? Because if I didn't, fuck you gonna do for me?
You're getting none of that.
This guy fucking, he got a fucking full-time minimum wage job. He'll fucking take me out to the Sizzler.
The Old Country Buffet.
We almost went to the Old Country Buffet. No. We almost went to this Thai place, but we went to
Some other place because of a bunch of dead air and whatnot.
Golden Corral.
Okay.
It was flame.
Flame is
No, because
Tokyo
I'm
would
such
say.
a fucking poor motherfucker. When I went to fucking pay,
Paid her a bunch of quarters. Here you go.
no, ladies, and we spent the whole meal talking about, we could just walk out of this restaurant right now.
Okay.
That nigga don't give a shit. She's not paying any attention. We could just walk out. I was like, no, we're not gonna. It was her idea, which shocked me. I was like, we're not gonna fucking do it.
Because
But
you're in Rockford, you're on the Negro Alliance.
but when I went to pay, ladies, like, how many? It was like one adult and one child, and now the oldest, the limit for the child was 12. I was like, I'm not gonna be that slimy. I told her 11.
Oh,
I told her she was 11.
You told her Julie was 11.
Yeah.
She believed it?
She just put it in. Fucking don't matter if she believed it. She ain't gonna get paid any more or less.
Nah, I guess.
I could have just told her 1. I should have fucking told her 1. Shit.
Would have saved you like $6. That's 6
Well,
Mac
because
chickens.
my drink was $3 and I drank like 3 liters of Mountain Dew. It was a pretty good meal though. We both left painfully full.
You should have fucking Sean went to a buffet with Emily. I forget where. And that bitch fucking brought Tupperware with her and was putting that shit in it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was telling me about this.
What? She just stuck it in her purse?
Yeah, he was saying something like, she was like, bitch, gotta eat. That is a different level.
That's grimy. Like he just took her out to lunch?
Yeah, I forget where they like Golden Corral or some shit. That is a different level of fucking grimy. That is so fucked up. That's why in Token with Token, he put that bitch on blast, as homeboys say.
She brought Tupperware.
Yeah.
Now, when we go to fast food place, I'm sorry, to a buffet, we grab a couple of shrimp and wrap them up to give them to the cat. Because the cat likes the shrimp.
Okay.
We don't bring a fucking Ziploc container and grab all the shrimp from the fucking thing and fucking throw it in there. We just take like 2 or 3. Because the cat likes it. God, that's a good idea, though.
Sit there for a 6-course meal. You're like, okay, here's a bowl for the soup. Here's something for the salad. There's some mashed potatoes, some of that fried chicken. Maybe
Damn.
You know, they're all over this. That is... I just inspired you.
So, see, here's my issue when I take her to a buffet. We went to the Chinese buffet. You know what she ate?
China food?
She ate pizza.
At the China buffet? Why would you go to a China buffet?
And
then?
she ate orange chicken. Now, that's not fucking Chinese.
If you have
food.
a
That's-
cat you can kill and put in orange sauce.
And when we went, so I mean, I was moderate. I wasn't upset. I was just kind of, man, this costs $10 and you're gonna eat pizza.
I'd have been confused.
We could have just went to
Like Little Caesars or Pizza or something.
Schnucks. We could just got a beggar's pizza.
CC's.
No, because at the grocery stores now they sell the beggar's pizzas.
I don't even know what that is.
You never heard them on the Score or on the White Sox broadcast?
I don't
Beggar's
think
pizza?
so.
They're badass.
Are they?
Yeah, it's a pizza place. So I mean, it kind of peeves me when she does that. It's not a big deal. That's what she wants to eat. I know though. Then when we go to a buffet, I eat like $50 worth of food. I get one really big plate, is my initial plate is fucking piled full of shit, and then my subsequent next 3 or 4 plates are all kind of smaller.
Well, yeah,
And
kind of have to be.
then I eat dessert.
See, I can only have like 2 moderately, or not even moderate full plates. It's just 2 plates. I'm pretty much done. Go look for my cheesecake.
Well, they got that white chocolate, and caramel fountain at Golden Corral.
Yeah, they do.
It's fucking awesome.
It is pretty.
I only got a couple things with it, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good, and it looks clean too. It doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
So either way, you're gonna pay for pussy.
Regardless.
It costs me at least $50 a week for pussy, and then you put rent on top of that.
That's
So
pretty cheap.
my pussy's not too cheap. It's not as expensive as. See, here's the thing, because we're poor.
Yes, we are.
So over time, as I become less poor, I only have to moderately increase this.
Okay.
So my pussy only gets moderately more expensive. Now, if you're a 20-something and you've had a pretty, and you live at home with your parents,
Sean,
and you got no expenses,
not Sean.
you're at the beginning you're already shelling out more for that pussy.
Yeah.
So when you start to make actual money, which is gonna happen after you move out of your parents' house and then you become poor, now you're gonna be super poor, because now you've got an expected cost of living on that pussy. She expects a certain amount of luxury.
You gotta have the good internet. You gotta have the good cable.
Yeah.
You can't buy the fucking generics. You gotta buy that fucking Fruit Loops.
Yeah. So like 'cause we don't have cable or internet yet. So when we
gotta
do
pay for
get
that
it,
pussy. Yeah.
it's fucking. Look what I got you, bitch. I got your cable.
Can I have some, please?
Yeah. For a son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. There's dead air left and right in this fucking show.
Because it's. Yeah, you're gonna pay for it either way. Better to do it. Here's a thought I was trying to think of that I forgot about and now remembered. Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Became a professional basketball player when he was 17.
Is it really?
When he was 17. Got his contract when he was 17. Now, if he was dating a bitch, let's say he's been with the same broad his whole career. He hasn't.
Well, he's been multiple women.
And she at first was used to him taking her out to fucking.
Wait, was Kobe the one that peed on people?
No, that was Kelly.
Okay. They're all the same in the Negro lines.
Let me pee on you, drip, drip, drip.
Fucking Kobe's pissing on some bitches.
No, she was used to him taking her out to fucking Popeyes and getting mac chickens. But when he got that contract, you can't just keep getting her mac chickens. You gotta get her, a fucking McChicken with bacon and cheese.
Step it up.
Because my plan is to go back to school soon, and when I eventually can make more money, I can't just keep getting her McChickens. I can't, I've got to go, I gotta go to Wendy's.
Get a chicken sandwich from there,
It's like fucking $5.
Yeah, step up. Your...
When my dad takes my mom out to fast food, he does not take her to fucking Wendy's.
No.
He knows that shit's fucking
Hey,
get you a fucking McChicken, bitch.
Cost some money.
Shit, bought you a car and a house. I can fucking get you some cheap ass fast food. It's okay.
I'm thinking about it. Let's say like me versus Sean. Let's compare the two of us. Let's say we both got the same level of woman. Let's say a solid 6, 6.5, maybe 7.
There is no reason he shouldn't have some fine ass bitch.
No,
He makes fucking good money.
I don't know what he's at. I don't know if
He's clearing close to 1,000 a week,
or
or just under.
yeah, something like that. But you would think like let's say we both get a chick, same kind of upbringing, same kind of background, same level of attractiveness and whatnot. He's paying more for the same thing that I'm paying less for, because he makes more than me.
Nikki has made an appearance. She wants to weigh in on the pussy debate. What do you think about the expenditure of pussy? Do you think it's going up or down?
That's where Sean turns it off. Almost at the end, he turns it off. 6 a.m. at dead air.
Yeah. If Vicky says it goes up.
I wonder if I work today. I don't think I work today. I should probably check just to make sure.
Well, if you work today and you
I'm
don't
late.
know, and you're fucking 20 minutes late.
Yeah, I am. Dude, so he's paying more for the same level that I would be.
Well, he has to pay more.
He would have to, because he...
And he's gonna have to spend more on himself because he ain't gonna keep her wearing sweatpants and fucking old people sneakers. He's gonna have to get some fucking tennis shoes. He's gonna have to get some fucking jeans. I've seen him wear jeans once.
Get some New Balance, some nice Levi's,
And Ian's gonna have to do the same thing.
Well,
He's gonna have to stop wearing fucking cargo shorts.
He doesn't wear cargo shorts, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, if he wears
All
pants.
through high school, he wore cargo shorts.
Did he? I guess you're right. He might have.
And long hair and a fucking creepy ass mustache.
Well, he's still...
Mustache.
He shaved off. Yeah, he's got short hair now.
Mustache. Remember he was dating that one bitch?
Dating a bitch?
Until she like turned 18 or some shit, or 21?
No, he turned 21 and she dropped him.
Yeah, because he turned 21.
Yeah, there the fuck. She didn't like me.
She was looking good. She was decent, as niggas would say.
Okay, so going back to this, let's say my monthly expenditure on the same level pussy show would have. Let's say it's only like $100 a month, $200 a month.
Oh, that's nothing.
He would be double what I'm spending on that pussy at least.
He has to be. Because if he isn't, fuck, then you gotta harem. Well, I don't want to be with sweatpants when I can be with fucking...
Holy shit! Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's end this show. Any final words to say? We're at 40 fucking 6 minutes.
Oh, I got something else we can talk about.
Oh, say it.
We have everything in this basement right now to make fucking shake and bake meth.
We're not talking about math.
Why?
Ladies and gentlemen.
See, that's how much I could spend less with my mom. Fucking get her hooked on meth.
We gotta go.
Then you can drop the mortgage payment in the car, and well, you just gotta pay for that pussy with meth.
We gotta go. We'll see you next time. Bye.